How's it going out there? Welcome from H2TechVideos. Today I'm going to be giving my first impressions on the new Galaxy Tab 3 Lite. So this is one of the newest kind of budget tablets from Samsung, and rather interesting because Samsung already has the Galaxy Tab 3 7.0 out, and so this one is kind of similar to that, but not as good. And just again to kind of share, these are just the first few things I've kind of noticed with kind of holding it. This Tab 3 Lite is a bit thicker than the regular Galaxy Tab 3, so I thought that was kind of interesting that it is a little bit thicker, as well as the bezel is a lot thicker than the Tab 3. So that's kind of a it kind of depends on the person. Some people like a thicker bezel because you can actually hold it from the sides, not have to worry about touching the screen. People like me, I think it kind of makes it look not as clean. It makes it look kind of like old school a little bit. So I'm not a big fan of that myself, but it's kind of a teach their own thing. The next thing I did notice is that the back has a different feel to it. It's not the normal acrylic kind of plastic that Samsung normally uses. Just to give you an example, this is a Galaxy Note 8-inch, and this is what they normally use on the back screens. This screen is slightly different. It's kind of like it feels slightly matted. It kind of reminds me of, so this is the Galaxy Note 8-inch. And it's so weird. This backing is literally a cross between these two. So it's not like that good metal feel like the 8.4-inch or like the Note 3, but it's not the acrylic. It's really kind of a mixture between the two. So I found it interesting. It has a good feel. Obviously the Note 3 and the Tab Pro 8.4, they have the leather. The leather gives it a better grip. It's interesting because the grip on here is not as slick like the acrylic that's on the back of the Note 8 is a little slippery. So this has a little bit of a better grip to it. So again, just kind of first thing I noticed that they did change up the backing slightly. Next thing I kind of noticed is the front screen really attracts a lot of fingerprints, and this really irks me. I hate when tablets, my Note 8 is the same way, I swear. It gets dirty so fast, which I don't like. Kind of like 8.4 doesn't seem to attract as many fingerprints. Obviously there are a couple on there, but man, it felt like it was really hard to get this screen clean. So that was just kind of a little bit of a pet peeve I noticed with just this front screen. Now the last thing I noticed, which really upset me, was that there is no front facing camera at all. So the person that gets this hopefully is not getting to take any type of selfies or do any type of video chatting, because the capability is not there. And I think the reason that Samsung put this Note 3 Lite, this Tab 3 Lite out is because, Kindle has their different levels of their Kindle Fire. So they do have the Kindle Fire HDX, which all of the Kindle Fire HDXs do have a front and rear camera. And on the new style of the Kindle Fire HD, there is no front-facing camera. So I think that's what they were trying to do, is kind of create a tablet that would compete with that Kindle Fire that they are leaving out, that is $159, and this actually happens to be the same price, $159 right now. So you guys, I'm going to play around with it so I can give you guys my full pros and cons, let you know if it is worth it or a waste. I'm not sure how much I'm going to like this thing, to be honest. It does have some cool specs, it's got some things that are updated, but in some other aspects, I'm trying to figure out who would actually benefit from this tablet. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching the video. Make sure you like, favorite, and share it, as well as check us out on all our social networks that should be on the screen there, and subscribe to H2TechVideos on YouTube, and have a good one.